The Sea Mice and the Stars. It was winter, and the young sea mice were fast asleep in their boat, the Sea Urchin. Outside, the snow was falling, soft as petals. Ashanteen woke suddenly. "Come quickly, little one," her mother Philidor was whispering. "There's something you must see." Racing her brother Willoughby to the deck, Ashanteen squeaked in excitement. The sky was filled with shooting lights.
What's happening to stars?
Ashanteen cried.
Where are they going?
Every year,
Said Uncle Trumbull.
as winter comes, there's a shower of falling stars. These stars are pieces of magic sent to the sea mice to keep us safe. It is our family's task to collect them, to share them with the village mice, and save some to guide our boat.
Wrapped in their cozy scarves, the mice set off into the night. The waves leaped and danced as they rowed to the shore, and Ashanteen trembled with excitement.
You must be brave, Pippi.
She whispered to her favorite toy.
We're going on a very important journey.
At the shore, the village mice rushed to welcome them.
"Here are your baskets, Mr. Trumbull,
Said Stigmore.
but you must hurry. There's a terrible storm coming."
Uncle Trumbull, Philidor, Willoughby, and Ashanteen struggled up into the snowy hills. The wind howled around them and snowflakes whirled through the dark sky. Ashanteen slipped her paw into Willoughby's. This was their very own adventure. At long last the mice reached a clearing. There lay hundreds of stars, sparkling like precious jewels in the snow. Willoughby gasped, his eyes shining. Ashanteen lifted a glowing shape between both paws.
Look, Mom!
She squeaked.
Quickly now,
Called Uncle Trumbull.
the storm is getting worse. We must gather all the stars and go back.
Ashanteen scampered to and fro, collecting more and more stars. Further and further she searched, determined to collect every single one.
Nearly there.
She said, stretching up into the branches of a tree. At last she picked the final star from the ground.
Hello, little star.
She murmured, cradling it gently. All around was darkness, but her basket was full to the brim with light.
We did it.
She whispered proudly. Philidor put down her basket and looked around for the other mice. "Willoughby! Ashanteen!" she called.
Mom! Mom!
Willoughby raced up.
I found Pippi!
He squeaked.
Ashanteen must have dropped him. I can't find her anywhere. Ashanteen! Ashanteen!
The sea mice called, but there was no answer. They peered into the dark and snow. Willoughby shivered. What if Ashanteen was lost forever? But just then he saw something flickering faintly in the dark.
Ashanteen!
Willoughby cried. The mice rushed to the glowing light of her basket. "Thank goodness you're safe," Philidor said, hugging her youngest mouse close. Ashanteen beamed with happiness.
I collected every single star I could find.
She murmured. "Well done, my brave girl," said Philidor proudly. Uncle Trumbull led the mice back through the wild wind and snow. Ashanteen and Willoughby stumbled on and on, their paws icy cold. At last they saw the village ahead of them and heard an excited cry. "You're back, safe and sound!" The villagers welcomed the sea mice back and wrapped them in warm blankets. Proudly, the mice shared out the stars they had collected, one for every home. Then the mice had a great celebration. There were spicy hot drinks that made Ashanteen's nose tingle, and singing and dancing that never seemed to end.
This is the most exciting night ever.
Ashanteen whispered to Willoughby as they nibbled on special star-shaped cookies, still warm from the oven. Later, the sleepy mice rode home. The sea was quiet now, and all around the bay the bright new stars shone in the darkness. Tucked up tight in her bed, Ashanteen gazed at her own special star, blazing out from the prow of the boat. "Good night, Willoughby," she whispered, and then fell fast asleep, dreaming of the day's great adventure.